I look half insane right now, and I think I'm basically there. I'm encroaching in ego death. This is the third video I'm making from 4 to 6 in the morning, and this is the probably going to be the third time I'm going to say, that's it, I'm going to bed, and I'm not. We're up. Like I said, she's cracking. Okay, so again, it all comes, I was just watching my video back, the second one that I made, just to make sure everything looked good, right? The audio was good. And I realized something. I realized in that video how different I look, how bright I look. It looks so different from, first of all, when I began posting videos again, because I've been kind of going back and forth between that. It looks so different, but it also looks so different from how I even feel like I act in everyday life, because something fundamentally different is about me. Something has changed in this morning. I don't know. And in between the two videos that I made. And I think not only does it have to do with finally feeling or embodying the energy of self-love, right? Which I described in the last video. But I think it also is because I've been consistently calling out my own bullshit. And that's not really, like, when I say calling out my own bullshit, I don't necessarily mean like calling myself out. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what it sounds like by society standards of what calling out bullshit is. It's literally calling out the shit that I feel, like the negative things that I feel. Or I don't want to call them negative things because I don't believe in like good or evil or bad and good. It's more like the heavier things that I'm feeling, the denser energies that I'm experiencing. And those are neutral. Like, you can wonderfully experience in love, experience a dense energy and be fine, right? But for these particular energies, I was like, okay, I feel like I've done enough here. I wanna go and I wanna do something different. I wanna experience a different life. Right? I hope you can hear the birds as now they're waking up. And I've noticed that when I'm starting to acknowledge these, call them demons, I'm just using like general like metaphors that are well known, like call them demons, call them like fears, call them wounds, right? As they start to acknowledge them, put words to them, speak them, and even bigger than that, because you could do all of this. I have, no, I'm not saying, I'm not going to reference the outer public. I want to speak to my personal experience only. Like, I could do all of this just on my own, right? I could just do this, not like in a mirror even, or I could just do it in my room, but it doesn't hit the same as when I do it here. I'm looking at myself while doing it, so it's a mirror, and I post it, and I kind of force myself to be seen for my shit. That's the bullshit I'm talking about. Being seen for my wounds, being seen for things that I feel a little bit uncomfortable in. It's powerful shit. And I mean, I know this is like something people say a lot. I am literally living it, and I can only hope that y'all see the transmutation of all of this. It feels like a very interesting Kundalini experience. It feels like a very transformative emotional experience. What is going on right now? I guess I would call this Black Mirror work. Black Mirror being this camera. Because you can do mirror work, but it's like about, I think a lot of the spunk of this power happens when I watch myself back, when I listen to myself talk again from that set time period whenever I took the video. And it used to be like back in like the day, very far back in the day, I would watch videos back in me and I would just be critical of what I said, I would kind of cringe. I couldn't help it. I didn't try, but I just really couldn't help it. And I had to take a break from taking videos. I had to literally run away from being in the same room as a video of me, or even an audio of me. I was just that sensitive to it. And then somewhere along the way, I think it was a mix of just like steady mirror work, like with a regular mirror in like the bathroom or something, talking kindly to myself in my head without a mirror, talking to myself more in my everyday to day life. So just spending more time inside, like internally. I am so immature. I am so goofy in this particular camera ammo. I was gonna say inside myself and be like, pause. But basically, like, back to business. See, this is no, I don't want to go back to business. This is something I'm very happy about. This is something I'm very proud of. I can be more goofy now. And it's like nobody prevented me from doing that. No, it was just me. I was preventing me from doing that. Or I just didn't know how to be goofy. I didn't know how to like let my spine go in front of a camera. I didn't know how to take off the mask, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll still be working on it. But it feels so much more fluid now. Mm. I can close my eyes in front of this camera and not feel weird. Mm. mm. I can laugh and I can just kind of like go wherever and not be worried about how I'm perceived, worried about where my energy is, like if I'm getting like the point across, right? And it all comes from watching my videos back. I think it's a combination of all the things I've talked about. It's a combination of this entire journey. It's also a combination of like I am intentionally talking kindly to myself in the phone, in the camera, in the video, and then watching it back as well. That's a whole, like, it's a whole soup. It's a whole formula. I love it. I love it. And it's just a bonus that I get to share it with people and share it with the masses as well. That's and I've talked about this in like the other previous videos a little bit, but like that is a wound that I am currently, that's the next step. That's the next thing I feel myself encroaching to, I don't really think conquer is the right word, but to learn, to get to know, is basically the fear of negative perception per se. I'm definitely working on that in my own personal life as well, not just on YouTube or from YouTube's perspective. And then also when or if, because it really is an if I actually get negative reactions, I guess, or interactions, I guess, from people, like I'm working on how to go about that. I'm like, not even working, I'm just like feeling out how to do that. And it feels different. It feels different than it was like when I was younger, when it was like, I had social media all the time, so, growing up. So I would get weird things and weird energy surface, and I would genuinely run away from the phone. I would genuinely avoid that shit like the plague. I just wouldn't. And now I can stare at it and I can look at it at least. Yeah, that's a big step. That's a really big step. I can look at it now on the phone. And then even more so, I can be like, no, like I can stand strong in the self-love that I've already cultivated for myself. There we go. Oh, should we call this morning mayhem? I'm just gonna be so for real. I hope you did not see like a booger. I don't even know if it was there, but anyway, should we call this morning mayhem on this channel? Because the mornings are such a potent energy. I'm loud. I really should be a little bit quieter. It's just, I keep saying it. It's cracking up there. It's cracking. Anyway, actually going to put the phone down and we're actually going to walk away. We're going to give it a break. All of these epiphanies are really good fuel for breakfast in the morning. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I actually feel a calling to say, if you are also going through a similar kind of journey where it's like being seen is weird, and like, share that, please. I really want to see, and I really want to know. Like, let's hold each other in community, you know? All right, peace.